Okay, hello. Hey, this is David. I'm going to be spending a little time with you. I hope for you to let me spend as much time as I need in this process. But what I'm trying to do now is present to you something that's going to benefit you in the life and life to come. Just on the screen, you see the gift. Now, that's what we're going to be talking about, the gift. Above the gift, you're saying unlock the gift, travel 10. Let's talk about the gift for a minute. That's the CEO of the company. And let me introduce you to him. This is our CEO, and he is letting you and I know everything that he has had for the old leaving a $7 billion company and coming to this company and creating this company for himself and you and I can make sure that you will have all the detail you need in this presentation after we go through the slides that I have prepared and presented to you. This is our Mark, and Mark is explaining what he has now introduced on August the 1st when he wanted to launch this process and started this video. He actually started making the video back in July, but August 1st of 2018 was his launch date, and we're now on our way. And what we're talking about is Travel 10. Travel 10. Make sure you understand Travel 10. Now, you see on the mark, you see in the yellow, Travel 10 registration form. And you can go there and register. What we're going to be talking about is travel and lifestyle advocate to become a travel or TLA they call it, a travel and lifestyle advocate. Okay, the lifestyle is what I want to get you to introduce you to because most people don't really get involved in lifestyle as much as they really are involved without knowing that they're involved. Lifestyle is any form of lifestyle that you have. We're going to show you how to benefit from your lifestyle and also to benefit from travel. And what Mark is explaining, and I want you to make sure that you pay attention to this process of what Mark is presenting to you on this video because he is the founder and everything about this entire Travel 10 industry is what he has presented to you and I. So travel10registrationform.com, travel10registrationform.com. Now let me suggest this to you as well. You're going to see various URLs in this process that I have forwarded my URL with Travel 10 and have two Travel 10 URLs, and I've forwarded each one of the URLs to my own private domains. Okay, so where you see travel10registrationform.com, that is my domain, but yet there's also a URL that I have forwarded to my domain. You may want to do that as we go through this process, and I'm going to explain and introduce myself to you to give you a reason why you would want to do what I've done. And Mark also is recommending the same thing that you try forward your URL, your Travel 10 URLs to your own private domain. And we're going to talk about that in just a minute. At the bottom, you see at YouTube, you know that Mark is presenting this as a YouTube. So you can actually go to YouTube and type in Travel 10. And what you're going to get is Mark making the same presentation on YouTube that he's making here to you and I, because you and I have the same information at all times. Now we're going to move on with this process, but make sure, and I'm going to be introducing to you the URLs in form of the domains that I have presented. All right, so we're gonna get back to this and go from here on. Excuse me, let me also apologize now before I move this slide. I'm going to be taking drinks of water because I'm going to be having a dry throat as I normally have in making a presentation such as this one. And we're going to move on in this matter now because this is quite a well, it's not that long, but it's going to give you some information that you never had before because Travel 10, this is August the 13th today, no, August 12th. Today is August 12th, and the company opened August 1st. So we are just that new. So no one is gonna, you can't ask anyone about it because no one has seen it. Okay, we're just that new. We started on August the 1st, launched out on August the 1st, and it took a few days for Mark and the company to finish the video that you're gonna see Mark talking on. So we are really about 2 or 3 days, 4 or 5 days old at best. So make sure that you pay attention to the information that you've been given and don't try and ask anyone else's opinion about it because no one else has seen it. Okay, so here we go. All right, now unlock the gift. We're talking about the gift, and we'll want you to unlock the gift. And it says, "Welcome to the Prospective TLA." And we want you to be a travel and lifestyle advocate. We want you to become a member of the Travel and Lifestyle Advocate body in order for you to benefit from what we're going to be talking about in this process. So the Diamond Review and Associates is the name of my company. The Diamond Review and Associates is the name of my company, and we're going to be talking about you becoming actually a business and using travel and your lifestyle as a business. You hear what I'm saying? Using travel, wherever you go, whatever you do, as to benefit from that process and your lifestyle for whatever lifestyle you live. And I pray God that you live in the best lifestyle that you can live, but you can monetarily benefit from your lifestyle that we're going to be talking about. So I'm welcoming you to the as a prospective TLA, Travel Lifestyle Advocate member. And the name of my company is the Diamond Review. But here's another domain that I was talking about earlier, the Diamond Review Lifestyle. That is a domain that I have forwarded to one of my Travel 10 URLs too, in order for you to benefit. So make sure you visit each one of the domains that I'm going to be introducing to you, and you're going to see them repeatedly throughout this presentation. All right, here Travel 10 subscription. You're going to become a Travel 10 subscriber with regards to making sure that the attorney generals in your state adhere to know that you are adhering to the laws of that particular state. So a Travel 10 subscription is what you're going to be getting, and as it's getting a subscription, it's going to cost you $10 a month, 10 whole big dollars a month for you to run a business. I'm going to introduce myself later, I said, to show you how now for quite a few years I've ran my own business or businesses, but I want you to know that this is a business presentation that we're making as a Travel 10 subscriber, or to have a subscription of a Travel 10 subscription at $10 a month. And would you rather pay wholesale, or would you rather pay retail? You do the math of what we're talking about now. Well, if you spending wholesale, naturally you're buying it for less. If you buy retail, naturally you're spending more. So this presentation is asking you a question: would you rather buy wholesale or pay the full price at retail? So naturally you would rather pay wholesale. Well, once you started getting involved with this process and paying the $10 a month fee, you're going to be paying $10 a month, but you're going to be saving thousands and thousands of dollars as we go through the process. And make sure you pay close attention to what we're talking about, because this is something that you've never seen before. You can't really ask anybody about it, because I'm suggesting to you that if you have not talked to this individual since August 1st of 2018, and today being August 13th of 2018, you can't get that person's opinion about the process because they have not seen it. All right, now, on Travel 10 Lifestyle Advocate is what we're talking about, a travel and lifestyle advocate, we call ourselves TLAs. Okay, $10 a month plus $10 to get started, and $10 a month. It costs you 10 whole big dollars to start a business. 10 whole big old dollar bills, American US dollar bills, for you to start a business, and your cost is going to run you $10 a month. But your savings are unbelievable, as we're going to be talking about them when we go through this process. Now, one thing I also want to ask you to do is to go back through each one of these slides. Well, you don't really have to go back through the slide. Just sit down, pay close attention to each slide that Mark is going to be presenting, because when he does it on the video, it's much different than what I'm doing in this PPT or with my PowerPoint presentation. So make sure that you follow the information that's going to be presented and enroll. Just go ahead and enroll. It's going to cost you a big old $10 bill. There's $10 on your debit card or credit card, $10 and $10 a month. But your savings start immediately when you spend the first $10. Now, here is the compensation plan. I'm not going to get too much involved in the compensation plan, but excuse me again. But I'm going to show you how this process works. Now, you notice on your left side, you'll see on your far left side, you're going to see the actual parts of this presentation as it's broken down in this compensation formula. Okay, the generations are 10 generations. So you're going to collect money from each one of the generations all the way down to level 10. I'm not going to go into details about it because Marcus does it. One of the it's mine that we're looking at in this presentation, and I recommend that you pay close attention to this part of it when you get to this particular slide in the video. Okay, so this is the compensation. Now I'm going to go into details about how the compensation is going to benefit you later, but I just want to introduce it to you now because that's how Mark introduced it to me. Okay, Travel 10 is the overview. Notice on the overview in the upper left, there's different things. We're talking about the gift, we're talking about Travel 10, and we're talking about the industry. Now, this is the gift. So the overview of the gift is of our Travel 10 is to show you the 3-step financial freedom. So 3 steps. Make sure you understand each step. I don't have the time to go through each step in detail now. It's just to introduce you to how it's broken down on the video. This is how it's broken down on the video in a 3-step process. And this is step 1, which is the gift. And now here's step 2. Step 2 is Travel 10. What is Travel 10? The definition of Travel 10 is just here. Travel 10 is a marketing disruptor in the travel and lifestyle industry. I said in the travel and lifestyle industry. Now, lifestyle is whatever we do and whatever you do, or however you live. Travel is when you travel by whatever means or mode that you travel by. And what we've done in this presentation, excuse me, is to give you an idea of the mission, our marketing system, our product, and our compensation. I'm gonna go. This is what we're talking about. I want you to get an understanding of as you go through the whole Travel 10 presentation that's being presented right now. Okay, so again, pay close attention to what Mark is talking about in our video. Okay, so now Travel 10 is, like I said, this is the industry. Now let's take time on the industry and go through this process. Travel 10 is not a multi-level marketing company. Travel 10 is not, I'm going to say that again, not a multi-level marketing company. We do have nothing to do with network marketing, because network marketing, most persons that don't understand network marketing call them pyramids. And some things that's often in the format of network marketing really is a pyramid. But here we have zero enrollment costs. Here, they're very low product costs. Products $10 a month. That's what your outlay is on a monthly basis. There has a real product value that you save from $20 to $500 every month on everything you do. Now imagine you only going to spend $10 per month, but saving 500 in excess of that in many different areas. Okay, so again, we're not talking about a network marketing company. Easy qualification. All you need is a $10 bill. No social security number presented. Nothing referencing your name. All this information is not asked for. Okay, high product commissions outlay. Yep, 50%. Look, 50%. You're 50%. 50% of $10. Okay, let's go on. You do the math. We're not gonna get into too much involved in this. No sellers required. Okay, and zero rejection rate. You cannot lose on this product. If you ask a person would they like the gift and they say yes, then you're going to benefit. If you ask a person would they like the gift and they say no, you're still going to benefit. So what we mean about zero rejection, you cannot be rejected with this process. Now imagine that you're going to spend $10 a month, and you can ask anybody 2 months, 2 days, however many days it takes, and you can see what Mark is talking about in this presentation, and you cannot be rejected. Hear that if you don't hear anything else. You cannot have any rejection, because a rejection is also of a monetary value to you. Okay, so let's go on with this process now. Travel 10 is about us, our mission. Our mission statement, you can see our mission statement that we're talking about now. What I want to recommend that you take a look at, again, you see Travel 10 registration form down at the bottom. Well, again, that's how you're going to present your business. I'm going to take a drink of sip. You're gonna present your business in the format that you see here with our mission statement. So I put my domain on our mission statement because I am truly 100% involved with Travel 10. Matter of fact, I have run my own businesses for many years now, but can't think of anything in the past or can see anything that's going to give me a future with regards to what Travel 10 is doing or going to do. All right. Now, enroll today. Enroll right now. Whatever that you're doing, you make sure you go to Travel 10 registration form and enroll. It's only going to cost you $10. And yet, I don't understand why you would not, after going through the presentation and also going and hearing the Mark explain what's happening in the video. But now, what we're talking about in the entire process is for you to understand that the monthly outlay is $10. $10. whole big old dollars for you to become a travel advocate, okay, a travel lifestyle advocate. Your outlay is $10 per month. It'll cost you $20 to start the process and enable you to enroll as a new travel and lifestyle advocate and as a subscriber. Now you can be a subscriber and benefit from this process. So we're going to go on. Here I'm just introducing you to $1 million gift. In the box is $1 million gift. All you got to do is take the top off the box, and your $1 million in your hand. You know how you're going to get it? By traveling, going to the Travel 10 Lifestyle registration form and register. And once you register, you are now opening the box. And it'll take you just a few minutes to actually open the box to start your $1 million process. Okay, tell everybody about it through all forms of information that you can get out. I'm using this format here to say, because all these persons that you see in this room here, all they do is transmit information out and give you good news. Some of them give you bad news, but in this process here, a rejection would be a bad news. And if a person say, yeah, I want this, that would be good news, regardless of what form of information that you get through this private 10 process is going to benefit you. If it's a rejection, you make money. And if there's an exception, you make money. So register for your Travel 10 and your savings that it's going to bring to you. The Diamond Review Lifestyle team is my team, and that's going to be you, all those persons that you contact. And this couldn't be my team here. My team will look like this, and my team are reporters. My team are putting out information about Travel 10. My team put out information to show you how it benefits them and to show you how it will benefit you. So look at this as a team of people. And look at the person that's standing in the front of the room. Let's say that's you, and you are talking to your team, and your team now are going to go out and spread the word that you and your team want out for your business. So you see what I'm saying? So my Diamond Review Lifestyle team, the name of my company is the Diamond Review, and all the persons that's associated with the Diamond Review is on the Diamond Review team. So my team are now meeting in order to transmit information out to people, and these persons that you see in this room, all they do is transmit information, and information is powerful if you use it in the right format. And regardless of what format you use it in here, because if it's a rejection, you're still going to benefit monetarily, or if it's an exception, you're going to benefit monetarily. Now, here are some of the examples of how you're going to benefit. Let's say, and this is using an example, and this is Mark's example now, using this example of Travel 10. If you were to have a 3-day stay in, let's say, Orlando, Florida, you see what your savings will be. I'm an accountant, so I'll jump to the bottom line so you can see that first. Your savings would be $242. Now, imagine you're going to stay 3 days in a hotel in Florida, and you see what your rates would be from your competition if you had competition, the public competition. The public competition would be a whole lot more than what your private prices would be. Your private prices would be $349 for a 3-day stay. Your private price, which is Travel 10, is a private company, your private price would be $349. Your public price would be $592. The difference between the private price and the public price is $242. That's your savings. Okay? That is your savings. Now we're going to get into about that, but let's go on with the presentation. That would be what you would save. Now remember, that's going to cost you $10 a month for you to have a savings on one trip of $242. You do the math. All right, let's go on to another example. And here is another example of a trip to Rome, Italy. Now, let's say you stayed a whole week in Rome, Italy. Okay, this is an example, only an example now. Let's jump to the bottom line. Your savings would be for a 1-week stay. If you had this Travel 10 in your hand, it would cost you you would save, that is, $873. Okay, but look what the public price would be. $1,444, $1,444. You would save, yes, you would save a total of $873 on the trip. Imagine, you see. So what we're talking about is you having travel 10. So your $571 is what you would put in your pocket. Now remember, now we're only paying out $10 a month to have this travel 10. You're only paying out $10 a month to have travel 10. And at the same time, you are putting money in your pocket, everything you do, because your lifestyle is what we're talking about. Your travel lifestyle is what we're talking about. That's what we want to emphasize to this process. Now, you can't go out and ask anyone else, have they done this about this? Because the company launched August 1st of 2018. Today is August 13th of 2018. No one has done this. So don't bother by, trying to get someone else's opinion about it. A compensation plan again. This is I'm only stopping just, well, I didn't, but Mark, and you can see what he's talking about on the video. I'm just duplicating what you see Mark is doing on the video. That's all I'm doing, and that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna become a TLA. A TLA is gonna be a travel and lifestyle advocate. You're going to be an advocate for saving. You're going to be an advocate for helping people. You're going to be an advocate for trying to give someone else an opportunity that no one else is giving them in the public realm of the same thing. Travel. There are many forms of travel, but no one is trying to help you put money back in your pocket as you travel. This company is a private company, and we're giving you an opportunity to put money back into your pocket. You just saw a couple of examples. That's only two. There are 1,000 examples of you saving. And we didn't talk about you going out to dinner, or you going to an amusement park, or you taking your children on a vacation, or you doing something with your family. We didn't talk about those things. We only just gave you two examples of hotels, and there are over 950,000 hotels, all kind of rental cars and all different kinds of other minimums that you can have as a result of being a TLA. It's unlimited. The list is endless. I just want you to know that you don't want to pass up this opportunity. That's what I'm suggesting to you now. To calculate the potential income for yourself, you have to do your own math, because we don't know how many persons you're going to have. But this goes down to 10 levels now, 10 levels. And let's say using the first one of $10. You see the $10 monthly income would be, and what 100 people would be that down in your organization, in your team. And let's say you had a team of 1,000 people. You see what your monthly income would be. If you had a team and 1,000, that team had 10 people, you see what your monthly income would be. This is just an estimate of what your monthly income can be. Now, you can't go out and ask anyone else about this. This is not a pyramid. This is not a network marketing issue. This is just you saving money on what you do. You're a travel and lifestyle advocate. So you know what I'm saying? Now, the Diamond Review Lifestyle team, remember I sold you the team, right? The Diamond Review Lifestyle team. To get the Diamond Review Lifestyle team, go to the Diamond Review Lifestyle Team.com. The Diamond Review Lifestyle Team.com. All I've done is taken the gift and put it, the gift, the URL gift, and put it into the Diamond Review Lifestyle Team.com, so you can go there and register, enroll. You're going to get the same registration form regardless of what you do, because the more avenues that you lead to your home, the more visitors you can get into your home. What I'm suggesting is that just visualize yourself where you live. How many directions can one take to get to your home? Even if you live on a one-way street, how many directions can one take to get to your home? Well, that's enough what I'm talking here. The gift is a gift, and everyone is entitled to the gift. And it's more blessed to give than it is to receive. And the more gifts that you give, the more that you're going to receive. And what you give is what you're going to get. Now, again, one of our monthly subscribers give you a whole wholesale access to discount and cash back opportunities on everyday purchases. Everyday purchases, you get cash back. Whatever you do, however often you go to the store, you're going to get a cash back on the process. And just examples, here showing you this list some of the stores that you may be familiar with. You may be familiar with the Best Buy in the area, maybe a Zayres, or all the different kind of stores, or maybe a Walmart, Kmart. I don't know what Verizon. I don't know what kind of stores there are in your area, whatever city you live in throughout these United States. I don't know, but you know what I'm suggesting to you. All of them are going to benefit you with your travel 10. Your cash back and discounts are available when you shop in any of these categories, any of the categories, and the categories you can't list them all because it would be too many. And you remember how the yellow page book used to be and how thick the yellow pages were in your city? Well, the yellow pages in your city had this information about it in your city was not in some of the other cities, if you see what I'm saying. So what we're talking about now is that you being a advocate of what goes into the yellow pages, but the only thing is you're going to be the one that's benefiting from the process of this whole presentation. Now, my name is David. I'm going to tell you, I'm a tax accountant. I started preparing income tax in 1968, and we are now in uh, year 2018. Well, you do the math. So for quite a few years now, I've been preparing tax and giving income tax advice and travel and lifestyle. As a travel and lifestyle advocate, I am an independent business owner. I signed up, I paid my $20 to start the process, and I gave out my information to show that I'm a business. I even put my business name there, the number review, and I put my tax ID number as to show that I am running a business. So when the government asks me for information, I am going to show the government all of my receipts that I have generated over the course of a year. I'm going to show the government whatever they ask me for. I'm going to have all that information available for disclosure for whatever I do. I'm going to show them my income tax return and be glad to show it, to show where I'm getting the money from Travel 10. Travel 10 is going to give me a 1099 at the end of the year to show how much money they paid me. I'm going to report that to the Internal Revenue, to the government, minus all of my business expenses, minus all of my travel expenses, minus all the expenses, operational expenses that I incur to operate my business. So the United States tax law effective January 1st of 2018 is designed specifically for persons who are running businesses. And Travel 10 is one of the best businesses that you're going to get involved in with regards to, you know, having all of the expenses that you incur. Notice I'm using the word expenses, business expenses, or business expenses are as a means of deducting it from your taxable income. It reduces your total income down to a level where the expenses are not being taxed, what we're talking about. So make sure you understand as a independent business owner that you can use and understand the 2018 tax law. If not, then get with your accountant, your tax preparer, and ask that person to explain to you about how Travel 10 works. If they don't understand how Travel 10 works, then you can get in touch with me and I will explain to you how the process works. You can reach me at 301-328-1259. I said that you can reach me at 1-301-328-1259, and I'll explain to you what the expenses are, and then you can go to your accountant. It doesn't matter to me. I won't have time probably sit down with you in detail, but you can call me and I can give you advice over the phone because I told you since 1968 I've worked in the field of preparing and giving income tax advice. I don't have to have a book in front of me to explain that to you about the kind of expenses that you're going to incur. But then once you call me at 301-328-1259, you can then refer the information that I give you to your accountant. And I'm almost sure your accountant is going to agree with me. Now, unlock this gift is what we asking you to do. Unlock the gift and become an advocate of this whole process. That's what we're talking about. Click on the choice button below. Travel10registrationform.com. Travel10registrationform.com. And that's going to take you to a video where Mark is going to be explaining to you. And at the bottom of the button, after Mark, you hear what Mark is talking about. Go ahead and enroll. Just go ahead and enroll. It's going to cost you a big old $20, and it's going to cost you a big old $10 a month. But I showed you an example of just two examples that were used. Now there are an unlimited number of examples that I could have given you. I don't have the time to do that. I'm going to cut this off as right now. Okay. Again, make sure that you form your team. Watch my Good Life video. Watch that. And whatever means, this is just another domain because Travel 10 is a part of Good Life USA. Good life in USA. That's what we're talking about. Make sure that you become a part of this process. I'm going to end this. This is David. I hope I've taken up not too much of your time. 30 minutes I've been with you. And I'm going to close it off. I'm going to pray that you have a blessed day, and make sure you share this information with as many people as possible. Share it with 10 people and have those 10 and share it with 10. And look what you got. Bye-bye. I love you.